Hi, crafty friend. It's Justine Dvorak from Stationery by Justine, where when I craft, my world stands still. Here today is another craft roulette process video. This is in response to number 266, episode 266 with Gina and Rena Kay and Mary Gunn. I was super inspired by Mary's favorite color, orange, and a whole bunch of crafty supplies. So we're going to get real close up and personal here with my little heart. I'm stitching this, and I'm only going to do a few stitches on camera here just to give you a little flavor of the stitching, because the heart is, it's full of holes, so it would take quite a long time to stitch on camera, and I didn't want to keep you here too long, but this is how I stitch. If you have questions or you want more stitching videos that are more in depth, check out my channel's playlist that is all about stitching. I also have a one-on-one, a 101, one-on-one, but it's also a 101 class where I have 2 videos there, and it tells you all of my tips and tricks and what products I recommend and what I don't recommend. Basically anything you need to know if you're starting out on your stitchy journey. So that is available for you. I kind of started my channel with card kits, and then it merged to stitching, and now there's a lot of better press going on and glimmering, but I love stitching on paper. I think it's so fun, and it gives such a heartfelt touch to your projects. And when you stitch on paper, the back of your project is nobody's business, so don't even worry about the back. All right, I'm going to finish the rest of this heart off camera. And I'm going to add some fun little goodies that were left over in my craft room to create the rest. So the parameters for this episode of Craft Roulette were pretty fun. They are as follows. First, it was the project had to be 5x7, which is an A7 card. The colors had to be floral wreath in color. So I did oranges and pinks and reds. And then element needed a song lyric in there, which I'm going to do a Pharrell Williams song. And then the random element was cinco, which means 5. So I'm going to have 5 gems on my card, but also the word happy has 5 letters as well. I considered doing 5 paintbrushes, but I just thought that was a bit much, so I didn't do that. Now, the die cuts and everything that I'm using are all from Spellbinders. The florals were remnants or leftovers from the watercoloring lovely time that I had, and the washi tape here, but I had a lovely time making watercolor backgrounds with BB Cameron's watercolor, intense watercolors, and I made a whole bunch of fun papers, and I planned on using them for die cuts, like my heart, my washi tape, the paint on the paintbrushes, and also the flowers themselves. Except the orange ones, I used a Distress Oxide spray and just spritzed them. Now you can see those sentiments. I chopped up 2 of them because I need the sentiment to say, because I'm happy, which is the Pharrell Williams song, Happy. It's a song lyric from there. It's one of my fun, happy songs. I don't know if you can listen to that and not smile. I don't know. Are you okay? It's a fun one. So that is kind of like the inspiration for the card, is a happy, joyful, crafty card. So the flowers are from the Spring in Kyoto collection from Spellbinders and Alex S. And then also I'm pulling in the heart, which is from the Crafty Babe collection, which was from Simple Stories and Spellbinders. And you don't have to stitch that heart. You could just have it have little circles in it, and that's just fine too. And that's where all of the little crafty supplies are coming from, like the paintbrushes and the scissors. So I went ahead and used some, what is that called? Glad Press and Seal. And I will show you the full process of that in a minute. I forgot my camera was off for this part for the actual arranging and such. So I will show you how I use the press and steel start to finish when I put my sentiment in the inside. Wow, that's a lot going on this card. I'm glad that I kept my background simple and white. but there's a lot of color happening throughout this card. And then my little heart there is going to cover up the hole. So that is all set. And I do like using fun cardstocks. So making my own with the watercolors is really fun. And then I like using the silver mirror cardstock for the scissors and for the paintbrushes. It's just fun to have lots of textures happening on my card. And then the happy letters are from the Winnie the Pooh from Spellbinders. And then the Just Because was also the I'm so sorry that I chopped up. Those are both Better Press sentiments from Spellbinders as well that I Frankensteined together. I'm going to pop my heart up with some foam tape and add glue because there's lots of layers that I'm adding this onto and I don't want it to fall off. We don't need that. So I'll just pop that on there. And then in honor of Gina K, I'm going to make my background have a skinny black border, which Gina K, that's like one of her fun little things that she does. So I'm going to do that since she was the guest. And that kind of completes the outside of this card. Oh, wait, I need the Cinco. I'm going to have 5 gems. And I chose some orange ones because they kind of fit the vibe of the card. So that's the Cinco. I'm adding glue off camera because my glue press is huge and my camera is low. So there's that skinny black border that I was speaking of. It's a really just classic, simple look. I think all those little pieces really make it kind of like a wow design on the front. And of course, I grabbed some of my gems that are for nail art. If you've watched my channel before, you know I like to use these. They're not self-adhesive, so I will have to go back with my glue press and just make sure I get everything on there. How cute is that little glue bottle, though, that is die cut? And the paintbrushes, I think they're super fun, and this is a perfect card to send to a crafty friend, and I know exactly who it's going to. Little update since last week. I think I've decided that these craft roulette videos are going to be my little update videos for the week because I'm going to try to make them weekly. But I'm going to Paperganza. Oh, I'm so excited. So excited. And I'm bringing my mom. So just here's a little tutorial on the Glad press and seal before we move on. And yes, Jennifer McGuire's husband invented press and seal, and this is a fun way to use it. And you might have it in your kitchen. So pop over to your kitchen, grab it, and try this out. You lay all your pieces where you want them. Then you put the sticky side of the press and seal down, lightly kind of tap dance your fingers over the press and seal and the dies or whatever you want to keep in place. And then you flip it over, add glue, and then gently peel it off. And it is really great for making your items be in just the right spot. So there you have it. But I am so excited about Paperganza. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, it's a craft roulette retreat, which will happen in July. So I'm really excited. A lot of times, all of these card things are during the school year or they're super far away. And there's just zero chance of me getting there, with taking off work and, financially, it's just too much. But the Paperganza is in Kansas City, which is 7.5, 8 hours from where I am. I'm in Minnesota. So Kansas City, I think, is a great place to have a crafty thing because it's kind of in the middle of the country. So I'm pumped, to say the least. So pumped. And extra pumped because Trinity Stamps is going to be one of the sponsors. And I just joined their design team this week. So that is crazy pants, but exciting, to say the least. I am beyond honored. I have no words. I still am a little bit in shock, and I've known this for a month, 3 weeks, a month. I'm just shocked. So anyway, I'm so excited about Paperganza. So excited to be on another design team with a fabulous company. And I'm pumped because I finished this card, which means I'm another week down of being a craft roulette crafter, or I'm a craftette, I guess. But I have, again, just loving this whole craft roulette thing. I feel like my creativity has boomed. I think BB Cameron's watercolors have also been a huge inspiration in my artistic situation that I have going on in my life. And I'm just really excited for the future. So I hope you have a fabulous week. And this will probably go up on Mother's Day or the day before. This is Saturday when I'm filming this, but I guess we'll see. So if you're a mom or you celebrate Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day. If you are celebrating without your mom, I am sending a big hug to you. Anyway, have a great rest of the week and be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and stick around for more videos. We'll see you next time. Bye, crafty friend.